So we just hired on one of our new guys. So we just got in our new Riptide Vacuum, and we're gonna do a box opening for this one. So I did get a few extra bags for our guys that need them in the field. So Riptide comes with several different bags. The standard one is 100 microns. So when we open this guy up, you can actually see here that it's got a protective mesh on the outside, kind of protect this fine mesh on the inside. It says 100 microns on here. So we got a few extra of those for our guys as they need them. Next is the battery case. So we're going to be able to hold your battery and plug in your vacuum to our connector here. We have our vacuum itself. So we have the vacuum here, nice big impeller, cable, and cable connector. So for our bags, we have the standard 100 micron bags. You have a protective layer here on the outside to protect them. And on the inside, you have a fine mesh that's going to catch really fine debris. They also have ones that will go down to an even finer micron for when you need to get silt and other things. These are their general use bags. They also have ones that only have these large holes for when we're doing cleanups of heavily debris pools that just have a lot of big stuff in them, leaves and twigs and branches. If we end up using this bag, it will just tear up this underlayer. So we have ones that will catch the big stuff, and then we'll go back with a finer micron to be able to get the rest of it. So I actually ordered an extra 3 of those for some of our other guys in the field. Now for the battery, on here we have a switch to be able to turn the vacuum on and off. We have our connector for our vacuum. So the way that we connect this, it's got a hook and then it clamps down in place, nice and sturdy. It's not going to pop loose. Then when I'm done, I just pull up until it comes off and then put it back up. Once I have it hooked up, I can have it off and then turn it on once I'm ready to use it. Turn it off when I'm taking it out of the pool. Inside of the battery pack, we have pieces to be able to make sure our batteries don't move around. So we put these down in there, set our battery in there, and it keeps it from moving around. We have an instruction card here. So this right here is going to be everything you need to know to be able to test the battery, how to be able to swap out the hose or the actual cable from the unit itself, testing everything to see what exactly is wrong. It's basically some general diagnostics for the vacuum itself. We have an extra impeller here. This one actually is a shorter impeller. And the reason it's shorter is for when you have heavy debris in the pool, big twigs and branches and leaves. This actually is better to use because things won't get lodged around the outside of the impeller like the other one will. This is our motor test cable. So this is how we can test the motor separate from the cable to see which one is actually bad. Is it my cable or is it my motor itself? Another battery placement. And then we actually have a backup clip for our knuckle on our cleaner here. Extra steering knuckle accessory. I'll go ahead and put all that stuff back in the battery case. Now, they do suggest on the website which type of battery to use. We use a marine style battery, 35 working amps, I believe. I actually have one, and I'll show you which one that we use for all of these ones here. On the vacuum itself, it has 4 wheels on the bottom, nice free flowing. Go ahead and take these little pieces of styrofoam out once you take it out of the box. We have our standard impeller, so you can see how close it is on the edges there. So that's why I use the short impeller, because sticks will just get caught up right in here, rocks, all of that. If we need to take this impeller off, you just remove this screw, take the impeller off, put the new one on, tighten this back down. Our steering knuckle is right here. This is also going to be your handle. So this doesn't come with the handle on this vacuum. So the way that we carry it is we'll hold it by this knuckle and carry it to the backyard. When I have my cable, I'll simply drape it around my cleaner and I can hold it, make sure this isn't dragging on the ground, and carry it to the backyard. When I'm putting the bag on and off, the way these bags go is you have a lip, and inside of the bag you have a groove that sits in. Now, depending on what time of year it is, when the bags are cold in the wintertime, sometimes there is a tool that they sell on Riptide's website that basically helps you take this on and off in the wintertime. But right now, what we'll do, when I put this bag down, I'm just going to find that groove on the bag and then work it until I get it all the way around. It clips in place. Now the bag's on. When I go to take it off, grab the same spot with both hands, heel, and take it off. It's very secure on there. It's not going to pop off while you're vacuuming, but sometimes it can be a little bit tough to get off when you're out there at a pool and you're trying to clean up, and taking this off multiple times because there's a lot of debris in the pool. This right here is going to be the battery that is suggested to be used for this vacuum. So this Duracell 12 volt 35J, so 35 amp hours, AGM battery. Works really great. Sets right down into that battery case. We have our negative lead and our positive lead right here. Set the battery in, slide it right in place. And I can go ahead and set my side pieces here. That way we know that the battery is secure and it's not going to be bouncing around in the case. I'll go ahead and put my leads here, and then I'm ready to rock and roll. So I'll go ahead and set this up when I give him his battery tomorrow. The suggested charger is going to be a 10 amp charger, 6 or 12 volts. We get these from Batteries Plus Bulbs, I believe, just local store. I'm going to go ahead and put all of our extra stuff back in our box. Overall, I've used a lot of different vacuums for cleaning pools. This one's great as far as cost goes and effectiveness. Really strong motor, really good pickup. The only negative is no carry handle, and the bags are a little bit difficult to get on and off, especially when it's cold outside. Other than that, these Riptides are great, compact, strong cable connection, and really good to use out in the field. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing more reviews of different equipment that we use out in the field as time goes on.